warm welcome to our new video to Talk Like a Pro with Teacher Monica. Today we're going to see idiomatic expressions with the verbs bring and take. These expressions correspond to the level C1, C2, so it's between advanced and proficiency. They are very advanced, very idiomatic, but they are not at all difficult. We're going to see expressions and examples, and remember you have a downloadable PDF to take with you anytime, anywhere. You never know when you're going to need it. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, talk like a pro, let's go. Our first expression is to bring to the table. This means to contribute, to give value. An example, Lucy was certainly the right choice to be the head of department. With her skills and experience, she really brings a lot to the table. It means her contribution in the company, or whatever she's working in, is very good and very valuable. She certainly brings a lot to the table. Our second expression is, it brings out the worst in me. It brings out the worst in me. This expression means that something or someone makes you feel very uncomfortable, so you always give the worst version of yourself. For example, I've tried hard to work with Peter, but I don't know why he always brings out the worst in me. When I work with him, I feel very uncomfortable and I give my worst version. I feel really bad working with him. Poor Peter, is not his fault, but he brings out the worst in me. The third expression is to bring something to a close. To bring something to a close. This is when you decide to finish something, to call it a day. For example, if there's no other matter to discuss, let's bring this meeting to a close. Let's finish for today. Enough. Bye. Adios. And now we go with an expression with the verb take. The expression is to be taken aback. To be taken aback. This is a very graphic expression. When you're taken aback, you're very negatively surprised, you're very shocked. For example, the students were really taken aback when they found out the school was going to raise their fees. Another expression with the verb take is to be taken down a peg or two. To be taken down a peg or two. We use this expression when somebody feels superior or has an arrogant attitude because they think they are more than they actually are. For example, Mary should be taken down a peg or two. She goes around saying she's the boss, and actually she's not. She should be taken down a peg or two. She should be taken down to earth from the clouds. Another expression with the verb bring is to bring someone to his or her senses. To bring someone to his or her senses. This means to make somebody feel better again after feeling very emotionally low and very sad. When somebody's very disappointed and you manage to make this person feel a little better, you bring the person back to his or her senses. Let me give you an example. After failing a very important exam, Peter was about to give up. But after talking with him, I managed to bring him back to his senses. Let me give you another example with take. Take your word for it. Take your word for it. This means that you believe something despite not being very convinced by somebody's arguments. For example, I'm not very convinced by your explanation, but I suppose I will have to take your word for it. I trust you, so I believe you. I take your word for it. And finally, another example with the verb take. Don't take this the wrong way. Don't take this the wrong way. We say this when we apologize in advance because we're going to say something negative and we don't want the person to get offended. For example, so you say you want to learn to play the guitar. Well, that's not easy and you're not exactly the most patient person in the world. Don't take this the wrong way, but you will have to take it easy. Don't take this the wrong way, but... Okay, so there we go. 8 fantastic examples between C1 and C2 to talk like a pro. Remember, if you like it, share it, and don't forget to download your free PDF. Take it with you everywhere. You never know when you're going to need it. See you soon, and thank you for watching.